What is going on, everybody? John Impemba here with Andrew Cooper. Welcome into the Quick Out Fantasy Football Game Day Playbook Live Show. It is week 17. It is championship week here, Coop. We've made it. You and I are even facing off in a hometown championship league together. We'll see how that one turns out. Late production from Sam Laporta has put you currently ahead in that matchup here. So we'll see.
Stop the count. Stop the count.
In that league, a lot of news breaking here today. Obviously, we'll get to all of that as we go through here. Of course, the chat is already super loaded up. Love to see everybody in here on Championship Week. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, help promote what we got going on here at Fantasy Alarm. Cool. Before we jump into these questions today, what's your biggest takeaway for today? What's the biggest story on your mind?
I'll tell you this. Do not be afraid to start these running backs that have the full workload today. I'm sure we're going to get a lot of questions, but I look around at like the Gus Edwardses of the world and even some of these guys that are kind of high-end guys splitting. I say, you know what? Give me Zeke Elliott. Give me Zamir White. Give me the guys getting the full workload because when they get it, they've produced. All right. So let's go. The other thing I want to say real quick, I know questions are coming in the chat already. Here are some things. You only have to ask your question once. We will get to every question in the chat. If you ask it twice, then it could slow us down. We could skip over it. Only ask it once. We will get to it. The other thing, please give us the information we need. I look at the first question here from Lewis. All the information says Guillotine League, PPR, right? Full names for guys like Noah Brown. There's a lot of Browns. There's a lot of Joneses. There's a lot of Williamses. There's a lot of Jamal J. Williamses, right? So give us the information we need. Let us help you. Let's win some championships, Johnny. Let's go.
All right, kid. We are already loaded up. We're going to have to go a little quicker today. With the morning show was the same way. A lot of questions. So we'll do our best to kind of give you our answers and move along. We'll take the time if we need to break it down, but let's just get to it. Lewis here already. First question, Guillotine League, final week, set on the roster, need to start 2 flex, 1 point PPR, Zamir White, CEH, Zeke, Chuba, Singletary, Metcalf, Brown, Jaden Reed. Coop.
Boom, there it is. Just like I talked about before, almost like Lewis knows the deal here. DK Metcalf with the back issue, he's the guy that would be closest for me, but with the back, I can rule him out a little bit. I'm going Zamir White. I'm going Zeke Elliott. Those guys have been top 10 backs. Zeke since Ramondre went down, has been a top 6 back.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Totally fine with me going there. So we're going White and Zeke, you said there?
Yep, White and Zeke.
Love it. Defense, Rams or Chiefs for Steve here?
I like the Rams here unless you're feeling good about the Chiefs. I mean, again, it's hard. You can't really wait and see if Chase is going to play or not. Right?
Yeah, I'm not going Rams versus the Giants. That one works for me here. Lewis had a follow-up question. 1 point PPR, need 1 for the flex. Zeke, Ridley, Brown. Could also pick up Javonte Williams, Shaheed, a bunch of different guys, but I think we're good with Zeke here, right?
Yep, good with Zeke. Don't worry about those other guys.
Lucky Lebo, thanks for the help all season. Need a running back in a flex. Chandler, Javonte, London, Shaheed, Dubs, and Likely.
We still feeling good about Chandler, John?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scored last week. We said it was going to be a tough matchup. Really good matchup this week against Green Bay. So I'm good there.
Yeah, I like Chandler and I like Drake London. It is going to be a little wet for that game, but they're not talking about, talking about a light dusting of snow from what I'm seeing. So I think I still like Drake London there.
Yeah, works for me. Different league. He needs 2 from D-Hop, Flowers, DeMarcus Robinson, Dubs, and Shaheed.
So Flowers is confirmed playing, John? That's the case?
Yeah, that's what I've seen. He expected to play.
I mean, it would almost make your life easier if he didn't play, to be honest. I think I do like Hopkins. He's been playing well.
I'm going Shaheed for one of them.
I think I would go Shaheed then. Yeah, I'm with you on that. So go Shaheed and go D-Hop. I'm betting the over on that game, John. That Saints-Bucks game. Yeah. I think it's 42.5. I think the game could be a back-and-forth one. No Marshawn Lattimore. So, I don't know. I feel pretty good about that.
Yeah, Wande Taylor on Godwin feels pretty good there as well. Yeah. Final question from Lucky Lebo here. Bears, Eagles, or Rams defense?
Bears. I'm going Bears. I know I said that we like Drake London, but Bears defense has been hot. Montez Sweat, Eddie Jackson. And again, the weather favors the Bears.
Agreed. Love the content. Need a flex, full point PPR. Wilson, OBJ, Quentin Johnson, Gus Edwards, Waller, Dubs, and DeMario Douglas. Obviously, the Chargers here. No Palmer, no Keenan Allen this week. So Quentin Johnson could be the wide receiver 1 in Los Angeles here.
Right. But, I mean, depends how you feel about your matchup. Since DeMario Douglas has become a full-time player, here are the targets. 6, 7, 7, 9, 9, 5, 8. No Juju. Had 74 yards last week. I think I go Pop Douglas here, John.
Yeah, I guess it depends on like where you're at with your matchup too, because
Right.
Lewis has not scored a touchdown all season long.
I
So
know he's gotten a couple carries. I mean, like if you started CD Lamb or something, if you're feeling real good about your matchup, I'd go Demario. If you need the biggest upside, then it might be QJ.
it could be Gus Edwards. Could get double touchdowns out of Gus Edwards here.
Yeah, but Gus is never gonna have 100 yards. I mean, maybe he will now that I've said it, but you're basically it's like, does he score one touchdown or two? So
Sure.
in full PPR, I think I like
The
Pop.
last time I doubted Gus Edwards, he scored 3. So
I know. I know that's why I say that. I'm like, the moment you say that. So yeah, now Gus is juiced up.
yeah.
There you go.
Lewis in the ship lost Mostert. Need one flex, 1 point every 5 catches. Chase, Lockett, Foreman, and Kincaid here. You have the benefit of the doubt with Chase and Lockett. They're both the 4 o'clock game. So, but are you worried about the L'Jarius Sneed matchup for Chase here?
So L'Jarius Sneed is banged up. He might not even play, but
right.
I went to find some info on it, John. They said that even if he does play, they might actually go left and right rather than having him shadow. So I'm not as worried about Sneed anymore. I think you just wait. You start Chase if he plays, and otherwise you start Lockett. I mean, you're in a better situation than like 90% of people out there because there's not a lot of good pickups in the later games to pivot to, you know?
Yeah, Steven's in that same spot, though. Do you wait on the Jamar Chase news or play DeMarcus Robinson in the early game?
I mean, Steve, if you need a pivot that's as good as, say, a Romeo Dubs or a Tyler Lockett or a JSN. If you don't have one of those guys in your back pocket, then you have to start DeMarcus Robinson. Like, you're not going to start Brandon Johnson. Like, look around at 4 o'clock. There's not a lot of guys on the waivers. I mean, Andre Yoshifas, John, I'm not good. I'd rather have DeMarcus Robinson.
Yeah, I think I'd rather go DeMarcus Robinson there. Tough. Now, again, by all early reporting, Chase is expected to play. He's going to go through the pregame warmups, and then you're there. But it is championship week, folks. We cannot be risking zeros in our lineup. So you got to, Steve, if you want, just let us know who's your top wide receivers in your waiver wire, and let us maybe help you out a little bit more there, because our initial lean is going to be playing Robinson over Chase if we don't. So
the Chase questions chat, if you could say, okay, Chase or Robinson, and my next best option is KJ Osborne. My next best option is Romeo Dubs. That's going to help us, because if you do have a KJ Osborne available to you, now I'm willing to wait.
Sure. Chandler or Henry here for you, Coop? Chandler's obviously, been picking up more snap count. Derrick Henry, last time he faced the Texans, had 12 carries for 6 yards.
Literally the worst game. They said that he's the first time ever someone's touched the ball 20 times and only had 10 yards. Because he had 4 catches for 1 yard.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
I think I'm gonna start Ty Chandler over Derrick Henry.
Chandler's in a good spot. Half PPR they started him. What are your thoughts on Minnesota benching Mullins for Hall here?
Again, when they benched Josh Dobbs for Mullins, my thought was, they must have a lot of confidence in Mullins, but clearly they don't. I mean, it looks like they're just trying to figure out who could be the guy of the future, to be honest.
Yeah. Mullins moved the ball downfield. I don't really blame him offensively. Sure, he had some turnovers, but
it's not great, dude.
I don't think he was the problem here. Aaron Jones or Javonte Williams is a tough matchup for the Packers running game against Minnesota here today. But, we got to love what we saw out of Aaron Jones last week with all the volume of touches. Where are you in this one for Steven?
Yeah. Stevie, do us a favor. Let us know if that's PPR or not. I think that matters to me because Javonte Williams gave up a bunch of pass work to Samaje Perine, whereas Aaron Jones is getting he's getting all the pass work. So I would go Aaron Jones probably. If it's any sort of PPR, I'm going to start Aaron Jones.
Yeah, I still think Aaron Jones could be my lean in this situation anyways.
Unless it's standard. If it's standard, I would start Javonte against the Chargers.
Okay. Half point PPR. It's what it is.
Aaron Jones
for us, Steven. Wide receiver graveyard, 1 point PPR. I need 2 of Dortch, Samuel, Addison, Osborne, Davis, QJ, Judy, Wilson, Robinson.
What is it? Is that just the waiver wire? That you screenshot of the waiver wire?
Maybe
2 of these players.
Does.
Yeah, I mean, Curtis Samuel's probably one for me, and then
I'm still playing Judy here.
Judy. Yeah.
No Sutton.
With no Sutton, then yeah, I guess. But Judy's kind of nicked up himself as well.
Yeah. I still think I go there. I still think Judy's where. I mean, you got to play Dortch. I mean,
no, you're not gonna play Dortch.
Yeah, I think
you go Judy and DeMarcus Robinson. Robinson's been good. He scores a touchdown every week, and they a lot of teams, the reason we're so scared of the third wide receiver on most teams is because they have two extra tight ends and fullbacks. This team uses the same 11 dudes every play. So he's going to play. He played 70 snaps the other day.
Sure. All right. You got Robinson. That's if you want to go there, that's fine. Bills, Raiders.
He needed two. So Judy and Robinson.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I thought you said Samuel first, but Judy and Robinson's fine.
No.
Okay.
I do Judy and Robinson.
Judy Robinson there, Justin. Bills or Raiders?
You probably just got to go Bills against the Patriots.
Yeah, Bray was super high on the Raiders defense this morning.
Well, it's two guys. It's Max Crosby and that psycho Spillane, you know.
Yeah. And then Jack Jones lately, though, been a lot of pick sixes, defensive touchdowns there. So
right, you can't really bank on that. You can bank on Max Crosby, but I think I like the Bills.
Yeah. Bills are fine. Yeah, at home against Patriots. It should be. I think there's some maybe weather in that game too.
Yeah.
Love Browning. I'm gonna go Browning. I think in this spot here.
Love missing a lot of weapons.
Yeah,
a lot of guys going to be missing.
Reed's supposed to be back for this week, but I mean, Wicks is questionable. Watson's doubtful. So
Musgrave was ruled out.
Yeah. Chandler, Connor, Singletary for the running back. I'm gonna go Chandler here.
Yeah, Chandler, but I like Singletary, but it's Chandler over him. But yeah, I oddly do like Singletary.
Flex is a pretty tough spot here. Metcalf, Olave, Rice, or Collins.
Wow.
All standard league, by the way.
So with the back issue, I think I can. It's close enough that I'm not going to use Metcalf because he's not healthy. I think it's got to be Olave, even though we love Rice and Collins, man.
Olave is fine for me. Target monster, good matchup against Tampa Bay here.
Go make a DFS lineup with Nico Collins, though, against the Titans.
Shaheed or Myers, half PPR.
Wow. Got to go Shaheed.
Yeah,
got to go Shaheed.
Shaheed's where I'm at. PPR, Ridley or Reed?
Oh, but Johnny, what do you think here? Reed is pretty much the only show in town.
Yeah, I like Reed this week against Minnesota.
Yeah. If it was Trevor Lawrence, I might go Ridley, but not with Beathard.
Yeah, Beathard versus a bad matchup to throw the ball against Carolina. So
I don't even think Beathard is a huge downgrade versus Trevor Lawrence with like 9 injuries, but we wouldn't have really loved Ridley anyway, I don't think.
Agreed. Need 3 at running back: Chandler, White, Pacheco, Harris, Singletary, Connor. I think it's the first 3 for me. What do you think, Coop?
Yeah, I think so. If Pacheco, he's cleared concussion protocol. I don't think the shoulder is going to limit him. It's definitely White.
No, I love Pacheco. Definitely White. And yeah, I lean Chandler over the other 2 personally. Half PPR, need 1 wide receiver of McLaurin and Noah Brown.
I think I like Noah Brown, to be honest.
Yeah. Yep. Totally fine there. Big Meech, half PPR, 1 running back, 1 wide receiver, 1 flex. Devonta Smith, Rice, Singletary, Chandler, Lockett.
So it's Chandler and Devonta Smith.
And then a Rice versus Lockett. I'd probably go Rice here, right?
I think it's got to be Rice. I still like Singletary with no Jeffrey Simmons, but not enough to start him over Rice. Rice has been great.
Yeah, he's been really good. Adam here, PPR, Tyler Lockett versus Noah Brown.
Oh, that's our boy Brunch. What up, Brunch? Yeah. So Lockett, they're playing the Steelers, and then I like Noah Brown against the Titans. You could throw all over the Titans.
Yeah, I'm going to go Noah Brown here. Joshua, happy New Year's. Did you guys drop the Ravens defense for either the Bears or the Raiders? I last week dropped Baltimore for the Bears, so I'm fine going there.
Yeah, I like both the Bears and Raiders better than Baltimore. I'll go with the Bears though. Bears, Montez Sweat back. I think we talked about that already. Montez Sweat, Eddie Jackson, and the weather there favors the Bears.
Yep. Tua or Carr? Where are you going with this one, Coop?
Wow, John. No, you have to answer that.
I'm going Carr here.
You're the QB guru. Okay. Yeah. No Waddle. When we just watched what this Ravens defense did to the 49ers that run a very similar offense. I know, Shanahan probably got on the phone with Mike McDaniel this week, but
don't do anything I just did.
Yeah. Here's what not to do. Right. Just said, hand him the game film. But yeah, I don't know. It's like, if this same offense with Kittle instead of Durham Smythe and Debo and Ayuk instead of Tyreek and Cedric Wilson couldn't cut it. No Raheem Mostert either. I think I'm going to go Carr.
Yeah, Carr for me. I like Olave and Rashid and Kamara. Like, it's a good matchup there. Tua is just missing too many guys. And if you look at Tua's home road numbers, hasn't really been that good on the road this year.
Right.
Bears or Bills? I think we may have had a similar question earlier. You said Bills in this one, right?
No, I said Bears in this one.
You said the Bears? Okay.
Earlier was Bills or somebody else, but I like the Bears.
Oh, it was Raiders. Bills versus Raiders.
The Bears have a great potential for turnovers today.
Yes, I agree. I'm
That's
100% in on the Bears for sure.
It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like sleet. They say like snow-ish, sleet-ish.
White,
Good weather for the Rams.
AA with a tough question here. We got Zamir White, Ezekiel Elliott, Stephon Diggs.
Just one of those players. Wow, Diggs has been down lately, and the Patriots do take away your best option. I think I would go White or Elliott, John. Elliott's been so locked in, but
the PPR work for Elliott has been ridiculous. So I may go Ezekiel Elliott over Zamir White here.
Over the past, the last 4 weeks, Zeke Elliott has been RB7 in full PPR, 7 too. Behind obviously the names and once you start saying the names, McCaffrey, Hall, who's had crazy games, Kyron Williams, Rashad White, he's ahead of Cook, Mostert, Kamara, all those guys. Yeah, Elliott in full PPR that's what's up.
Yep, I'm gonna go Zeke Elliott here. Half PPR. Does that change your
opinion? No.
Got cut off to a good start. CD, amen to that. Need 3 full PPR. Henry, Kamara, Williams, Zamir White.
Kamara and White for sure.
Yeah.
So ever since Taysom hurt his foot, he's not really playing the battering ram. He's not really doing anything, to be honest. So I like Kamara and White. Javonte and Henry's tough, but I think we got to go Javonte against the Chargers.
Yeah, probably.
Javonte's been pretty disappointing, to say the least.
The usage just has sucked. They don't score. So my worry is that they don't get in. They don't score. Get close enough to score in this game. I mean, the Chargers defense actually looked kind of good. I mean, they had the old fire the coach narrative last week, but
Stidham at quarterback too. Yeah. All right, go
Derrick Henry.
Go Derrick Henry.
Yeah, Derrick Henry, Kamara, and Zamir White. Let's ride Henry. He averaged over 200 yards rushing a game against Houston until this very last game. So, Rams, Raiders, or Bears defense?
I'm still on the Bears, man. Okay. Unless you wanted to go Rams.
Bears are good. I'm playing the Bears in a lot of leagues here.
I'm playing the Bears in my personal leagues. Trust me. So if the Bears faceplant, just know that in the two championships I'm starting this week, and another one I have the 49ers. Yeah. But I'm starting them in 2 out of 3 of my championships. So we're going to the loony bin together with the Bears. Big meat.
Tyrod, Stidham, or Jaren Hall here. I
like Tyrod, dude. But
I was going to say Tyrod for the rushing upside, I think, is where I'm going. Jaren Hall has the best weapons. I just don't know what to expect from Jaren Hall, but he's throwing a Addison, Osborne, and Jefferson.
Right. The good news for Tyrod is I went back, pulled up his numbers, and his top 2 targets, or his top 3 targets, were Darren Waller, Wan'Dale Robinson, and Saquon Barkley. And all 3 of those guys are actually healthy and ready to rock and roll. His line sucks. That's the problem.
Agreed. That's why he's got that mobility. Yeah. Skinny saying Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well. And everybody else in the chat, thank you for spending your New Year's Eve morning with us here. Brunch has the Evan Ingram or Isaiah Likely for a full PPR.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with Evan Ingram. He's gotten 5 or more targets in every single game. And the only game he had 5 targets on was week 1 of the year. So Ingram's locked in.
Championship game, we got Javonte Williams with Evan Achane. The caveat is Hill is his wide receiver 1. Yeah, that's fine, man. Don't have to worry about playing Hill and Achane. So
Achane, baby. This is the game we've dreamed of. If you had Achane all year, this is what you dreamed of happening.
Agreed. Chase, Godwin, or Flowers here?
Godwin against Levante Taylor. That's what I'm doing.
Yep. White or Achane?
That is a very difficult question. I think you have to start Rashad White.
Yep, White's where I'm going here. Jacoby Brissett is officially inactive here today. So
Sam Howell, dude. So does that count as another backup quarterback since he got benched and the other guy got hurt?
It might have.
That would be 11 backup quarterbacks this week, John.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Whoa. What's this update? Commanders will start Jacoby Brissett will be inactive in the emergency third quarterback versus the 49ers today. Right. Commanders Howell will start. Franz back. Okay, so Brissett's the emergency third quarterback.
Yeah.
I thought they were saying Howell was the third quarterback. I was like, wait a minute.
Jake Fromm? Is it Fromm?
Yeah, Fromm's the backup today. I thought they were starting Fromm. I was like, oh boy, 49ers defense.
Dude, Sam Howell might get sacked 15 times today.
Yeah, probably. I mean, how angry are the 49ers going to be after what happened last week?
Dude, yeah. Oh, man. And Washington is missing 3 guys in their secondary, and one of them, Percy Butler, was actually already the backup to Derek Forrester. So, Ron Rivera said himself the words he used were what was it? It was ragtag or something like that. Is the group cobbled together? So
good luck in the
yeah.
immortal words of Morgan Freeman. Cook, Taylor, Pacheco, and Barkley.
Cook, Taylor, Pacheco need two.
I'm definitely locking in Pacheco everywhere this week. So
okay, well then it's Pacheco and Taylor.
Okay, works for me. Flex standard: Osborne, Beckham, Herbert. Herbert had a huge game last week.
Yeah, he did. In standard as well. I think I would go with the running back.
Yeah, go Herbert here. Would you start 2 of Cup, Collins, Pittman, full PPR? Definitely playing Cup today.
Definitely playing Cup, and I think you got to go with Nico Collins.
Yeah.
Just because the matchup with the Titans.
Good morning, Doug says Happy New Year. Need 2.5 PPR. Najee Harris, Achane, Rashee Rice. Who's sitting, Coop?
You sit Najee Harris on that one. Achane, Rashee Rice. I mean, happy to have him. Happy to have him, dude. Yeah.
Good morning, John. Need 2 1 PPR. Godwin, Ridley, and McBride. Definitely playing Godwin for me. What's your other one?
That's tough because McBride is safe for Ridley higher upside. I mean,
I go McBride. I think
everything's lining up for McBride. Talk about a guy just getting peppered with targets. 7.5 averaging since excluding the game with Clayton Tune. But yeah, McBride's been pretty dialed in.
There's some really good pass defense team, so just tough to throw on them. Goddard are likely for a full PPR for Heath here.
I'm going with likely. That's the upside play. He's run the second most routes to Zay Flowers in every game since Mark Andrews got hurt. He's the second wide receiver on the team.
Taylor Achane.
I'm going Achane, John. Okay. I'm going with the I mean, they're both great plays, but I mean, the upside for him is insane. We just remember earlier this year how magical it was.
Yeah. It's obviously a tough matchup, but we did see McCaffrey. Now, McCaffrey's a whole different animal, but Achane's a big playmaker. So, I mean, McCaffrey hit a hole against Baltimore, and he went for 60 yards, and Achane could take that one to the house. So
those guys are all – who else do you have, Ryan? Because those guys are both ranked within my top, 7 or 8 running backs. You must have a lot of good players.
Yeah, well, one of those guys has to sit. Good drafting on you.
Yeah, that's good.
Full PPR, 3 of 5. Taylor, Barkley, White, Kamara, and Zamir White. Definitely playing Rashad and Kamara in a full PPR.
Yeah, and that's where I'm starting Jonathan Taylor as well against the Raiders.
Okay. Love versus Mayfield. I'm going Mayfield here, and then Pickens versus Hopkins. Coop.
I'm going DeAndre Hopkins. Will Levis is back. He's been playing well, on pace for 1,000 yards. And Pickens, I'm just not sure he can repeat obviously he's not going to repeat what he did because he had an 80-something yard touchdown. I'm going to go Hopkins.
This guy's name is Kurt Schwander, and my brain read Kyle Schwarber. So
Kyle Schwarber, there he is.
Singletary or Javonte?
I like Singletary with no Jeffrey Simmons.
Okay. Jay here, 1 point PPR, super flex. Already played Flacco, Lamb, and Gibbs, so you're up $1 billion. Choose Higgins or Singletary for a flex spot.
Singletary.
Okay. Higgins, Rita, Shaheed for Jeff.
I want to do Shaheed in that one, John.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good with matchup. Yeah,
I'm fine. Start 3. Puka, Cup, Evans, Collins. I mean, dude, only 3?
That stinks because I think you got to start Evans with no Marshawn Lattimore.
Yeah.
So I think you're going to be choosing between Puka and Cup.
I'm playing Cup.
I'm playing Cup. Puka's got a little bit of a hip issue.
Yeah, a little banged up. So go Evans, Cup, and Nico Collins here, Mitchell. And I imagine you probably picked Puka Nacua up off the waiver wire this year, or you drafted him late, and you are where you are because of that core right there. No doubt about it.
You've got your worth out of Puka.
Yep. Metcalf, Henry, or Achane, PPR flex.
Achane for sure. Metcalf also dealing with a back issue.
Yep. 10K winner take all league. No pressure, Coop. Godwin or Shaheed.
Put on my big money. I'm putting on the party glasses for that one. Where are those suckers? There they are. That's a party glasses question right there. 10K. It's got to be Godwin right now against Alontae Taylor.
Yeah. Eric, if you win, can you loan me $5?
Yeah, jeez, dude. Holy heck.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm with you there. You said Godwin, right? That's what
Godwin. Yeah, that's the move. He's been great since he's gotten healthy. You have to remember that he was hurt earlier this year.
Yeah,
he was multiple injuries.
Big targets the last 3 weeks for him. Have Chase and Addison can swap out Pickens for Chase and Osborne for Addison. Thoughts?
Yeah, just start. Oh wait, yeah. Start. So start Chase, and if Chase doesn't play, then start. Oh, you're planning on starting all those guys?
So he's planning on starting Godwin, Chase, and Addison. I assume, based off this question. I would play Godwin and Shaheed.
Yeah, I'd play Godwin and Shaheed over Addison.
Yeah. So Eric, if you still tune in here, play Godwin, Shaheed, and then Chase if he's in, and Addison if he's out.
Exactly. You don't want to start both Addison and Osborne.
Yeah.
Obviously, if Addison's out, then start Osborne, but don't start Osborne over Addison. Addison was playing the snaps over Osborne before.
Right. Minshew, Howell, or Taylor. We're gonna go Minshew in this spot here.
Minshew, yeah.
Higgins, Zamir White projected to lose by 12. Joe, positive thoughts.
Zamir White, Joe. Zamir White.
Higgins, Reed, Shaheed, Singletary, Walker, half PPR for Jeff.
I do like Kenneth Walker, even with the shoulder, I think, John. What do you think?
Well, you need two. I'm going to go the two wide receivers, Shaheed and Reed here.
Shaheed and Reed? Okay. Yep. I'm with it
then. Need two PPR, White, Cook, Barkley. Who's sitting?
I would actually sit James Cook against the Patriots.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Half PPR, Achane or White? Zamir?
Achane.
Eagles, Raiders, or Jags defense for Charlie?
I like the Jags this week, as does Howard Bender. Howard, that's his DFS play of the week at defense. I do like the Jags. Josh Allen gets after the quarterback. I think he's going to get after Bryce Young in this team.
Sure. I'll say the one thing about Bryce Young this week is he's going to have to throw probably more than he's used to. So could be some turnovers and sack potential there for sure. Need two full PPR, DJ Moore, Ayuk, and Barkley. Who's sitting here, Coop?
Have to start Ayuk against the Washington.
Agreed.
Can you sit Barkley here? Yeah, I might sit DJ. I'm going to sit DJ Moore. It's weather. It's going to be cold, rainy.
Yeah.
Ayuk and Barkley.
Walker, Chandler, Robinson, Thielen, pick one.
Chandler. Or maybe Kenneth Walker, John. What do you think?
No, I think Chandler's the right play.
Kenneth Walker has a hurt shoulder, and they also have another back that plays on pass downs. Chandler's pretty dialed in here.
Chig or Everett?
I have Chig ahead, but I mean, neither one is a terrible start, but I'm going to go with Chig.
Okay. I played Everett in DFS. He's $100 cheaper on DraftKings.
Right. Yeah, well, that's DFS. I mean, it's very, very close. It's just, I want to know if Donald Parham is going to be healthy and active again.
Right. Well, my thing was if there's no Palmer, no Allen. I mean, Everett's already been seeing decent targets the last couple of weeks.
Unfortunately, that game's at 4:30, so it's not like, in 2 minutes, we're going to get the inactives for the 1 o'clock games, but we're not going to know on that game till later.
Right. Better Boss in here saying good luck, everybody. Good luck to you there, Matt.
Better Boss.
Alex, your question got cut off, so it's likely a Schultz full PPR.
I have likely ahead. I'm going likely.
Yep.
Schultz has a slightly worse matchup.
Yep, good there. What's up, Jared?
Jared, what up, dog?
To you as well. Rex saying good morning. Walter here. Henry or Thielen?
Derrick Henry. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I do like Adam Thielen. I gave out a couple
this week. You like Thielen?
Sports betting show this week.
I'm close enough on it that if you want to go Thielen, I go Thielen. It is full PPR.
Full PPR. I kind of like it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Stop the steal. What do we?
I think that's earlier. That's earlier because I was saying stop the count on our matchup with Laporta. We're actually up to the 11 o'clock. So yeah, we do get it.
Yeah, we're 30 minutes behind. We're working our way through, guys. You guys, we love the support and chat, guys. If you haven't already hit the like button on today's show, please do so. Certainly helps us out here. Troy's saying hello.
I can stay. I don't know about you, John, but I can stay. So if you got to jump, then you can jump, but I'll stay until the questions are answered today.
Any of you remembering last week's gaff, like that smash button. Yeah, like the smash button.
Like the smash
the like button, everybody here. Mike's got Sidham, Tyrod, Easton Stick, Rudolph. Need upside here.
Tyrod, upside, mobile upside.
Yeah, I mean, Rudolph's got the best wide receivers. He did throw to Pickens for 2 touchdowns.
Rudolph stinks, dude.
Yeah, it's probably Tyrod, but I would go Rudolph number 2 if you were really on the fence about it. Achane, Eckler, Chandler, White, need 2.
Achane and Zamir White.
Minshew or Hall. He has Justin Jefferson at wide receiver here.
Minshew. It's still Minshew, right?
Yeah, probably.
You can start Jaron Hall.
Pittman's back, so great show. Nice sweatshirt.
America had to rock it for big day today. Let's go.
We got DK, Bijan, Chandler. Pick one. PPR flex.
I'm gonna go. I like Bijan.
Okay. 7 catches last week. Works. HN or Taylor?
Whew. What do you think, John? I have those. I have them back to back. So I have Taylor at. I think I have Taylor at 6 and HN at 7.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I feel like I answered this question earlier, and now I'm trying to remember what I said.
Right. I think we said HN.
Very close. Yeah, I think I said Taylor last time.
Yeah.
If the Raiders.
I mean, obviously, the thing is, you know in your heart what the situation is. HN has the upside. Taylor is safer.
Yeah. Thielen or more. I'm gonna go Thielen here, Alexander.
Yep.
We did this one already, Eric. If you missed it, we said go Godwin, Shaheed, and Chase if you can. So,
and then if Chase doesn't play, then you play Addison.
Yeah. Would you play Pickens or Addison if Chase doesn't play?
I would play Pickens, actually.
Yeah, play Pickens. Godwin, Shaheed, and Pickens if Chase doesn't play. Puka, Cup, Evans, Collins did this one already. Mitchell, guys, if you're late or just tuning in now, you only need to throw your question in once. We will work our way through these.
Yeah. In their defense, I think I said that at the 5-minute mark. And these questions
are 2 minutes in. We're only 2 minutes into these questions. Yeah.
We're going to get through.
What do we say we're sitting here? Puka, right?
We said we're going to sit Puka because he's got the hip issue.
Yeah. White or Elliott PPR for Robbie?
I want Zeke. He's been dialed in.
We don't know who Linda's top kickers are.
Yeah, so Linda, I took a look at this earlier, and the guy that's most available, because obviously like Brandon Aubrey's one, and you're not going to get Justin Tucker or Jake Elliott or Moody, but you can get Lucas Haversick is available, and I love that going up against the Giants, right? So he's out there in a lot of leagues, or either kicker in the Bucks Saints game I like. So Chase McLaughlin, she has highest. Also, another one that not just Linda, but most of the industry is high on. Linda's very high on Kiami Fairbairn. So she has him at 9. So she has Haversick at 8, Fairbairn at 9. Those guys should be available. So that's a kicker. Go and check and see. Obviously, if you have any of the top dogs, Aubrey, Tucker, Moody, Elliott, Sanders, Bass, Bucker, leave those guys in. If you have anyone else, Haversick or Fairbairn, our favorite kicker and analyst is very high on those guys.
Okay. Grade your DFS lineup. He says Purdy, Swift, Mixon, Ayuk, Rice, JSN, Waller likely in the Pats D. The Pats D is risky. I like getting your 49ers exposure there. So that's
how much is Pats D? I will say, I mean, the thing is,
I think.
Yeah, I mean, Josh Allen, they're so cheap. They're 2,300, and you're not going to start the Commanders. So,
I was already playing the Ravens defense this week. Now there's no Mostert. They're only $2,800. So
I will say this. Danny Fins fan is a regular in here, so we will address that question. But for the most part, we got a lot of championships here. So hit me up on Discord for DFS questions.
Yeah. Full PPR, it's bad. Chark, Slayton, or Wilson from Miami. Chark had 2 touchdowns last week. Revenge narrative. You can throw on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Let's ride it back with baby Chark this week, Aaron.
Let's go. Yeah, do it. Chark it up. Revenge game, too.
Yeah, revenge game. He's appreciating us. We appreciate you. Happy New Year as well, Justin.
Stop, Justin.
Full PPR, need 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, and a flex. Jefferson, Pittman, Olave, Ridley for your wide receivers here.
Whoa.
I'm going to go Olave and Pittman, I think.
You're going to say Justin Jefferson?
Yeah, man. I don't know what Jaron Hall is. You know Jaron Hall?
I think you're going to circle back. I think we're going to circle back here and start Jonathan Taylor and Zeke and then put Jefferson in the flex. So I think you're going to find you're going to find a way to get him in there. Yeah.
Jefferson, Pittman, Olave, Taylor, Elliott, lock it in.
And Jefferson plays the last game of the slate, so you can put him in the flex and feel okay about it.
Yeah. Chase, can you trust Chase this week?
I don't know, Troy. Do you trust him?
I mean,
do you trust him,
I'm going to put him in. I
trust him over virtually. Yeah, exactly. He's Jamar Chase.
It's just a shoulder. So,
he's got another one.
He can run fine. It's a pain tolerance, getting the arm up. And they usually put a jacket on or a brace and he'll figure it out.
He's got to go. He's going to come out for some run plays, but he's going to play all the important plays if he plays.
Yep, I agree with you. And he's still Jamar Chase. So, Noah Brown, Dortch, or Gabe Davis.
Obviously, you're starting Jamar Chase over any of these guys. I know that's not the question, but you can't.
I'm going Noah Brown here.
I like Noah Brown too.
I need one wide receiver, one quarterback. Flowers, Jaden Reed for the wide receiver question here, Coop.
So 2 banged up players. If let's assume both of them are healthy, who would you go with of those 2, John? That's the question, right?
Reed.
I would go with Reed as well. So considering they're both banged up, I would go with Reed.
Yeah. And then Love or Kyler?
I wish Kyler wasn't sick all week.
I'm gonna go Jordan Love here.
Yeah.
He's gonna get dubs. He's gonna have Reed. He could have Dontavian Wicks, who's been questionable. So, yeah, Jordan Love, I think, is where I go there. He can't really run on Minnesota. He'll have to throw, and I don't trust Kyler going into Philly as a double-digit underdog here. Yeah. Saquon or Zay Flowers and a full PPR, Coop.
So that's where I'm going, Saquon.
Yeah, Saquon for me. Ayuk or Nico Collins, half PPR.
You have to start Ayuk, man. The Washington does not have their cornerbacks at all.
And then you got a flex of Collins, White, or Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon has quietly been like the RB6.
Yeah, he's like RB4 or something like that, right?
Joe Mixon.
Yeah, the Mixon touchdown upside has been there. So, standard league, Ridley, Robinson, or Shaheed. I still think I go Shaheed here.
Shaheed is that's the best format for Shaheed.
Yep. I'm going Stafford over Tua here, Brian.
Stafford been dealing with the arm slot.
Jared's up 54. Awesome. Love Lamb. And we got Pacheco. Yep. And Chandler. I'm going Pacheco over Chandler this week.
Jared. Yep.
Addison, Dubs, Davis needs a Hail Mary play. Well, Mr. Hail Mary is Gabe Davis. So
of course he is. But without the Hail Mary qualifier, I might go Dubs. But if you need the Hail Mary, it's Gabe Davis.
Yeah. Then nobody comes through with 90 and 2 scores like Gabe Davis does, who also will go for 0 and 0 like Gabe Davis. So
of course,
Hail Mary is all with Gabe Davis here. Bijan or Brandon Ayuk, half PPR.
It's Ayuk, man. Ayuk is as good of a play as you're going to have.
Tucker and Allen, or should I pick up Kyler and what? You have to pick one?
Do you have? Yeah. Maybe a DFS question. No, because there's no kickers.
There's no kickers in DFS. Do you like
Tucker and Allen?
Or should I pick up Kyler and
well, no. Just start Tucker and Allen. Simple as that.
Yeah, if that's your situation.
Regardless, just start Tucker and Allen.
Yeah.
Like Tucker. It's just Tucker. He's kicker too.
Yeah, and Josh Allen. Yeah, so that's
Well, we're confusing ourselves with the question, regardless of the context.
What is it? Yeah. Need one of Chase, Godwin, and Higgins here.
Just one
in PPR.
I mean,
and then a flex of one of those two, along with Bijan, Zamir, Singletary, and Javonte.
So do you just say I'll start Chase, and if he doesn't play, I'll start Higgins, or do you just play Godwin at 1?
I'm just playing Godwin.
I am going to play Godwin as well.
And then we need a flex of Chase, Higgins, Bijan, and Zamir.
I like Zamir White.
Yeah, Zamir White works for me.
Yeah.
PPR pick 2 of Diggs, Collins, and Cut. Where are you, dude? You guys all drafted just monster teams.
It's guillotine. I mean, it is LeBron James.
It is LeBron James, so that is true here.
I think I would, as crazy as it sounds, I would probably sit Stephon Diggs against the Patriots.
Yeah, he's been the worst of the 2 lately, right? So
the worst of those 3.
Demarcus Robinson, Deontay Johnson, Khalil Herbert.
Khalil Herbert, right?
Yeah, probably. I'm going Stroud over Kyler here, Heath. Yep. I think we're going Zeke over Eckler.
Yeah, Eckler got better usage last week, but Zeke is the only. When Ramondre's out, he's been the only show. He's the guy.
Great. Pick one of the JT, Cook, and Mixon.
Joel Mixon's in there.
Yep.
I gotta check my ranks real quick. Sorry. I want to make sure I get this right. I have JT as the number 1 on that crew.
Okay. I have no problems with that at all. He's gonna get to work. So
yep.
Me. Half point PBR, Adam Thielen, Demarcus Robinson, KJ Osborne, Deontay Johnson. You like Demarcus Robinson here, don't you?
I do. Yep.
Yeah. And with it being a half PBR, I'd go Robinson over Thielen in the spot.
He's the thing. Yeah, they use 3 wide receivers virtually every play.
Odell or Cedric Wilson.
I actually like Cedric Wilson here, as crazy as that sounds. He's going to play the full game.
Yeah, that's fine by me. Again, not a great matchup. You like him over Demarcus Robinson? I thought you were going to go the
Oh, I thought you said Odell or Cedric Wilson.
No, Demarcus Robinson.
I would go Demarcus Robinson.
Okay.
Sorry. I was just listening while I was pulling something up.
Let's 1 second here.
Metcalf, Robert Ramsey.
Yeah. Metcalf or Flowers here.
If they're both banged up, I'm going to start Metcalf.
Yeah. Danny, I see your question about the Discord link. I'm going to take a monster risk and just throw our Discord link in the chat. So
there you go. If you're a Discord member, then you'll be able to access. If you're a Fantasy Alarm member and you click the Discord, you're going to be able to access all the private channels, Coop's Corner, the redraft channel. If you're non-member, then you can hang out in the NFL locker room. We have a channel for non-members where we hang out and talk ball. So, that's pretty chill as well. So hop in there.
But I will say, taking a risk, please be respectful of our Discord. If I have to throw the ban hammer on you guys, I will not hesitate to do
He's not scared of the ban.
Not scared to do it all the time. But there is access to our Discord. If you want to become a Fantasy Alarm member, you can get Coop, myself, Bender, the whole crew in the premium channels answering your questions for all sports. So you can join us in there as well.
So we have a free channel for every sport. And then for every sport, we have a redraft, dynasty, DFS, and best ball channel for baseball, NBA, NHL. So you can hang out in the free ones for sure. But the other ones, that's where you get a direct answer. You're guaranteed a direct answer from a Fantasy Alarm analyst in the other channels.
Yep. Metcalf and Flowers here.
I have Metcalf. They're both banged up, so I'm going to go with the better player.
All right. Tight end, half PPR, Kraft, Everett, and Komet.
So I'm going to go with Tucker Kraft here. Komet, is he even playing? He's been dealing with a knee injury all week. I'm not sure he even practiced.
We haven't had the official inactives yet. I like Everett, though, here personally.
I don't know, man. He's just not a full-time guy.
Yeah, you just keep saying that, yet he keeps getting 8 targets. So what does it matter, Coop?
All right. Well, then we're split on that. I'm going Kraft. I mean, Kraft is getting 8 targets, and they're missing a ton of guys over there.
There's no Palmer, no Allen. Broncos against tight ends. They're not good.
Yeah. I mean, if you can wait, if Donald Parham is inactive again, then go with Everett.
Okay. Edwards or Brian Robinson? I'm going Edwards for Carlin here.
Yep.
Chase, Godwin, Higgins. I think we did this one already, Seamus. We're going Godwin, and then we're going what did we say here? Zamir White, I think. Then he threw. Yeah, I think we did Zamir White here.
Yep.
Okay. What's up, Belmer? Good morning to you, good sir.
Belmer, what up, dude?
Half point PPR need 3. Addison, Higgins, Ridley, Flowers, Javonte, and JSN.
Need 3 of those?
Mm-hmm.
Well, in that case, I'm starting Higgins. Definitely. And I'm probably starting JSN as well. After that, John, it might have to be Ridley, right? All those other guys, like Addison's banged up, Flowers banged up. It might be Javonte.
Yeah. I'm fine with going that. That's a good route for
Higgins, Javonte, JSN.
Yeah, I think that's where I'm going.
I think that's what I would do with my own teams.
Joshua here need 3 of 4. Bijan, White, Chandler, and Singletary.
The guy I would sit is Singletary.
Yep. 1 point PPR, pick one. Flowers, Elliott, and Doves. I think we're going Zeke here.
Zeke, yeah. Zeke's been good.
Ridley, Higgins, or Addison?
Well, let me put the caveat. Zeke hasn't been good. Zeke is getting the ball all the time. And there's no substitute for that.
Volume monster in a PPR league. We're going to go Elliott there.
That's all that matters.
Here, I think I'd go Higgins.
Yep. Yeah. And
even if Chase plays, I think I still go
Even Higgins. If Chase plays, again, with no L'Jarius Sneed, they said they're just going to stay left and right instead of having a guy shadow. So they're doing a defense that they practiced for 4 days now. And that's always good for the offense to have them doing something that they haven't done all year.
Yeah. Bears, 49ers.
49ers for sure. 49ers is the number one. 49ers against Sam Howell, number 1 defense this week. It's not even close.
Metcalf, Henry, Achane.
Achane. Go big.
Full PPR need a flex. Kenneth Walker, James Conner, Jaden Reed, Jamar Chase, if active.
Walking wounded team over here, Honda Rider. I think you got to go Kenneth Walker, right? No, Chase if he's active.
Yeah, go
so
Chase,
you can wait.
And then Reed if he's not. So
well, you can actually start Kenneth Walker too. Kenneth Walker plays at 4:00 as well.
Do you like Walker over Reed?
I think I do. Reed's got a toe.
Well, I mean, Walker's been hurt all year, so
Walker's a shoulder. All right, yeah. Go Jaden Reed. It's full PPR.
Yeah. Need 3: Swift, Metcalf, Nakua, and Ridley. Who's sitting, Coop?
Not Buka. Maybe it
No,
would. It's
he's
probably
been
Metcalf.
handcuffed, right?
Metcalf has a back, and yeah, Metcalf with a back
How
problem.
bad is the back injury, Coop?
He hasn't practiced. I mean,
Evans, Cup, and Nakua need one.
Metcalf DMP all week. Not even limited on Friday. That's what scares me.
Okay.
Evans for sure. Evans for sure with no Lattimore.
Okay.
I'm stamping that.
Yep, I'm with you there. Need a tight end whisperer. Henry, Thomas, or Otten.
Wow. Logan Thomas, Cade Otton. I think you got to go Hunter Henry here just for the touchdown upside. Like, though, because Cade Otton is not to be trusted. Logan Thomas as well. A couple games with one catch. If I'm going to start guys that have a risk of catching one or two balls, give me Hunter Henry, who at least has the red zone prowess.
Right. Half PPR, Gibson, Justice Hill, McLaughlin, CEH. Well, can't go CEH with Pacheco, so
Or McLaughlin.
Yeah, is it Justice Hill? Is that where we're going here?
Yeah. Yep.
Pick 3.
Well, Gibson. So Brian Robinson's back. Chris Rodriguez is on IR.
Yeah, I don't want anybody versus 49ers, though, do you?
Nah.
No,
well, they're technically allowing the 5th most receptions per game to running backs.
Is that because they're just up all the time and teams are dumping off for them?
Yes, it is. And I mean, that could happen.
It's not great.
Go Justice Hill. He plays on third downs.
And sometimes he gets touchdowns. You never know.
Yep.
There we go. Pick 3, Aaron Jones, Ty Chandler, Javonte, Brian Robinson, Jalen Warren, Tajay Spears, Zamir White. Russ, definitely going Zamir White for one of them. I think I'm going to go Ty Chandler for 2.
And Aaron Jones for 3, right?
Aaron Jones for 3 works for me.
Yeah. What's up, Russ?
Good
luck this week, buddy.
CMC and Cup are locked in. Yep, I would agree with that. Bijan, Zamir White, James Cook, Addison, Hopkins, Shaheed needs a 3rd.
I hate benching Bijan, but it has to be Zamir White. Oh, RB2 and a flex. So Zamir White and Bijan.
Okay, works for me. QB question, Stroud, Fields, or Stafford?
I just want to get this out there because of that last question. If you have a question that involves James Cook, please make sure you tell us whether it's full PPR or half PPR or standard. For that particular player, going up against the number 1 defense in DVOA against the run, it definitely matters whether it's PPR or not. Sure. In PPR, I have James Cook pretty high. In standard, I have him very low.
Stroud, Fields, or Stafford?
Wow, John, that's tough.
I think I'm going Stafford.
It's Stafford. I think it is
so good. So I'm just gonna ride it.
It's definitely not Fields. I mean,
not Fields had 25 fantasy points last week, but it all came from him running for 100 yards, which he very well could do again.
It's gonna be cold, snowy, Falcons. I think it's Stafford or Stroud.
Yeah. Full PPR, wide receiver in a flex, Chase, Higgins, Godwin, Bijan, Zamir, Chandler, Singletary, Javonte. I'm going to go Godwin as the wide receiver for me. And then we need a flex. I think
we just start Godwin and Zamir White.
Okay. Godwin, Zamir White it is. What's up, Plush? Best loser punishment you've heard of. I always go back to the Waffle House challenge.
The Waffle House challenge is a good one, dude. Although
you spend 24 hours in a Waffle House, you get to take off an hour for each waffle you eat.
Yeah, that's insane, dude. The decision-making process that goes into that. Friends of mine did one where they take your phone and give you one of those like snap cameras, and you have to take a bus to Buffalo from the Boston area, take a picture in front of the Ralph Wilson Stadium, and then come right back. That is just a brutal punishment.
That is a pretty bad one. I've seen some other similar ones there as well. They were like flying to different places and whatnot. But the Waffle House one, I mean, how many waffles could you eat, Coop? How many waffles can you eat in a sitting?
The thing is, dude, I am just so impatient that I would put myself. I can't stay at Waffle House for more than 10 hours. I can't.
So would you eat?
I would eat
12 waffles right away. Like
I would eat 20 waffles.
I think the goal is honestly to blitz the waffles as quickly as you can, because the longer you're there, the fatigue will set in.
Yeah.
And then then you're really hurting. But I think if you eat
oh man, if they would let you take like a little
waffles right away,
if they let you take a little nap, then it's not so bad. But you probably get kicked out of the Waffle House if you're sleeping in there.
Yeah, I mean, you have to tell them ahead of time, I think, what you're doing, but then maybe they'll leave you alone. Crawl space here, premium tight end league, pick 1. Wide receiver 1 flex. So Deontay, JSN, Addison, Warren, Everett.
Deontay, JSN, Addison.
And a half PPR tight end premium league.
Tight end premium, actually, I would probably go JSN and Everett. Chat, let us know what your waffle to hours ratio would be. Now I'm curious. I'm thinking I think I'm a 24 guy. 20 waffles, 4 hours, John.
You think you do 21? I see. The thing is, like, I feel like if you stack them and just like kind of go at them,
Gotta go through, dude.
But I've never been to a Waffle House before. So I don't know how big the waffles are.
I just feel like it's not the number of waffles, it's the hours. Like
18.
I would sit there and say 18 versus 20 waffles. That's not a big difference between 18 and 20. The difference between 6 hours and 4 hours is a long time.
It's a long time, I know. Yeah. Turtle Fox Gaming, I see you said you hate spamming. You guys don't need to spam your questions. We are working our way all the way down.
We're gonna get them all.
Just hang with us. We're just going in order the way these questions come in. So yeah, you may be down the line, but we're doing our best to hang with you guys.
Let's rapid fire the easy ones. We'll get through. We know we're supposed to end at 12. I'm hanging out, John. If you got places to be,
I'll hang for a little bit.
Yeah, we're hanging. So let's go. Let's rock.
Brown or London half PPR.
I'm going Drake London.
Did we ever answer this guy's question to half PPR? You said Everett and who? JSN?
I said Everett and JSN. It's tight end premium.
Mixon or Jones standard?
Mixon.
1 point PPR flex Dubs, Herbert, Boyd, Brown.
Just one?
Yep.
I would start Noah Brown.
Sit 1, Pickens, Ridley, Addison.
I would probably sit Addison.
Need 3 wide receivers and a flex. Puka, Pickens, Flowers, JSN, Davis, Douglas, Warren, Spears.
3 wide receivers and 1 flex.
Going Nakua for sure. Yep.
Nakua for sure.
Yep. JSN, I guess, would be the other one if Metcalf says.
I like JSN. In full PPR, I still want to go Demario Douglas, but the answer might be George Pickens.
Yeah, Pickens there. Then we need a flex. So we got Flowers, Davis, Douglas, Warren. Or Waller, rather, for flex. Flowers, Davis.
Start Demario Douglas.
Right,
he's
Douglas.
eight targets.
Walker, Zeke, DK. Start 1.
Zeke.
Yep. Need 2 PPR. Edwards, Warren, Robinson, Myers, Osborne, Deontay Johnson.
Jacoby Myers.
Yep.
And Gus Bus, right?
Tua or Love. I'm going to go Love here. I'm just not playing Tua this week. Would you start out of these wide receivers? Reed, Flowers, Pickens, Thielen. Reed for me.
Jaden Reed. Yep.
Zamir White or D-Hop?
Zamir White.
Yep. Defense, Baltimore, KC, Jacksonville, Indy, Rams.
Yeah. If you throw the Bears in there, Brad, then that's my team and that's all of us. But I would go with Jacksonville. I like Josh Allen. Josh Allen's capable of having 2-3 sacks in a game. He has 4 games this year with 2 or 2.5 or 3 sacks. I think this is one of those days.
Wide receiver and a flex: Chase, Higgins, Godwin, Bijan, Zamir White, Singletary, Javonte. I think we answered this one for you already.
We did, yeah. Godwin and Zamir White.
Yeah. Full PPR: Rashid, Jacoby Myers. I'm going Rashid here.
Rashid.
Yep. And then Robinson, Schultz, or Gabe Davis. Full PPR flex. Brian Robinson.
I think in championship week you got to start Gabe Davis. Schultz is the safe answer, but Gabe Davis, you got to go big, man.
Gotta go big. 2 parts super flex, half PPR. Need a wide receiver, 3 of Thielen, Myers, or Addison.
You like Thielen, right, John?
I do like Thielen. And then Stidham, Hall, or Tyrod. We're going Tyrod here.
Tyrod.
Justice Hill, Gibson, or McLaughlin, half PPR.
We did this one. It's Justice Hill.
Okay. Ridley, Javonte, Jason, Addison, full PPR.
Well, actually, we did something similar to Paul's.
Similar to that, yeah.
Ridley, Javonte, just 1.
Yep.
I'd probably start Javonte Williams against the Chargers.
Byron here, running back question. I have CMC. I need to pick one of the following: Achan, Gainwell, or it's Achan.
Achan, baby, let's go.
Ooh, could pick up Zamir White off the waiver.
Pick up Zamir White. Drop Gainwell right now for Zamir White, and then start it. Yeah. And then start him. Do you start him? I mean,
standard scoring. Zamir White.
Standard start him. Yeah. Just don't let your opponent do that. Oh my
goodness. If nothing else, just pick up Zamir White and keep him. You know?
Yeah. Just make sure you pick him up. Whatever you do. You can start Achan or White. I would probably start White, but just don't let your opponent get that player.
Yeah. Aaron played against CD, so that's pretty unfortunate. Got a full point PPR. Need Dubs, Shaheed, Edwards, Jeff Wilson, Quentin Johnson, Demario Douglas. I think Shaheed's where you have to go here.
Have to go.
Big yardage touchdown upside for him.
He's the only one that can really answer. Like
Yeah.
Demario Douglas is a dink and dunk player.
Yeah, you need Gus Edwards to get 3 4-yard touchdowns
Yeah.
to come close.
Shahid's the only one that could do what CD did and scored multiple
Yeah,
long
5
touchdowns.
for 180 and 2 scores. Bijan, Zamir, or Mixon need 2.
Zamir and Mixon. It's a shame.
Waiver wire wide receiver options are Johnson, Guyton, Chargers, Guyton and Davis, Packers, Heath and Wicks.
I had Bijan on the bench in one of my leagues, and now I have to start him again because Mostert's out. But I was
to Marcus Robinson over Chase. He's saying if he didn't have Chase, he'd have to pick up Brian Robinson, I guess. So Brendan Robinson. Brian, was that the
it's Robinson over Chase? He would have to start Jalen Guyton or Darius Davis.
Yeah.
Or Malik
Heath. Go to Marcus Robinson there.
Yeah. You can't. Yeah, Steve. That's the exact situation we want to avoid.
Noah Brown, Jacoby Myers.
I like Noah Brown.
Yep, that's fine by me. And then Minshew, Hall, or Beathard. I'm gonna go Minshew, Joe.
Minshew. Yeah. I don't hate Beathard.
Bears, Casey, or Rams.
Bears.
Nakua or Rice.
Oh man. Puka Nakua.
Yeah, I'm going Puka Nakua here. My craziest start: Olave, Chase, JSN, and Judy. Pitts, Wilson, and Wando on my bench. Nah, man. Chase, JSN, and Judy are who we're playing this.
That's
week.
right. Yeah.
Chandler or Singletary, half PPR.
Chandler.
Brown, Shaheed, or Ridley.
Shaheed.
Yep. Jags, Chiefs. Defense.
Jags over the Chiefs. Yeah, we've been starting
Chase. That's why
we've been starting defenses against the Panthers all year.
Yeah. Deontay Johnson, DeMarcus Robinson, Khalil Herbert.
DeMarcus Robinson.
Bijan, White, Zeke, Jones, Achane, Higgins need 2 running backs and a flex. So definitely going White and Zeke here.
Yeah.
What's your flex? Bijan, Achane, or Higgins, or Jones?
It's gonna be Achane.
Achane over Bijan.
Over Bijan and Jones.
Okay. McLaurin or Shaheed? We're gonna go Shaheed here.
Yep.
Stidham, Tyrod, or Hall? I'm going to go Tyrod here, Matt.
Tyrod.
Barkley or Kamara, half PPR.
I have Kamara ahead.
Chris says Noah Brown available on the waiver wire. I would pick him up depending on who you got. Yeah.
Noah Brown. The reason that we're answering Noah Brown to a lot of these questions is that when you have guys that all have a floor that's bad, right? Or some guys that don't have a ceiling available, right? You have to go with the guy who we've seen have multiple games, huge games. I mean, even in the game where CJ Stroud was out last week, he had like 11 targets. Like Noah Brown, highly capable ever since Tank Dell went out. So you got to go upside. You're going to get Brown, you're going to get Shaheed for those reasons. Is that in a land where everybody kind of has meh as their floor, you might as well go for the guys that have big time upside, which is Brown, it's Shaheed, it's Achane.
Sure. Pittman or Nico Collins this week here?
That's a tough one. And I think we got to go Nico Collins.
Yeah, I'm going Nico.
I like them both.
He also, and then he swore. He Hollywooded us here with Ayuk. Like, what are we doing? You got Ayuk, Pittman, or Collins here, man?
Now it's Ayuk, dude. It's you got to start Ayuk. They're missing corners, dude. You got John swearing over here.
You got me swearing, man. You're Hollywooding us over here, man. Fields, 2 or Kyler?
That's you, John. You got to make that call.
I know.
It's not Kyler.
Fields. It's Fields.
Yeah.
It's Fields this week. Gibson, Hill, or CEH. Can't go CEH. There's a Pacheco back. It's just as Hill.
Just as Hill. Yeah.
Pacheco for me in this one. Ridley, Pacheco, CEH. I love Pacheco this week.
Yeah, I am so lost. What minute mark are we on for questions? Oh, there. I found it.
11:16, dude. Just look at your screen. I'm putting them up around the screen.
Yeah, no, I'm back. Go.
Okay. Jamie, what's up? Big down because of Lamb and Dak. Diggs, Rice, White, Connor, Achane.
Just one? I mean, if you're down big, it's got to be Achane.
Over Diggs?
You could go Rashee Rice. I think over Diggs, yeah. Okay. Diggs, last time against the Patriots, 58 yards? He scored a touchdown, but sit 2. You sit 2 players. So you sit Connor.
Yeah, definitely sitting Connor and
Rashee Rice, probably, right? If
you
need upside,
I think you're sitting Connor and Achane.
She needs upside.
I'm sitting Connor and Achane.
All right, sit Achane.
In that spot. That's where I'm going.
Upside. I mean, talk about upside.
Diggs has huge upside.
It's a bad matchup for Achane, but still.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these guys are in tough spots. 100% agree, but Rice is not in a bad spot. So
If she didn't say the thing about upside, I would say sit HN and Connor, but
Sure. Extremely tight after I bench Hall for Gibbs. Stafford to Stroud. Oh man, I'm gonna go Stafford here, but it's so tough. And then full PPR, Kamara, Adams, or Swift.
I'm going Kamara.
Okay. D Hop or London.
D Hop.
Falcons or Dolphins.
Falcons have the Bears, Dolphins of the Ravens. Yeah,
Falcons.
Gotta go Falcons. Yeah,
not great. Noah Brown, Drake London, half PPR.
I think that's where I go Drake London.
T. Higgins or Chuba Hubbard and a flex could also play Jordan Addison.
Higgins. With no L'Jarius Sneed or L'Jarius Sneed staying on one side of the field, Higgins, good spot for Higgins.
Full PPR, Godwin or Zeke.
That one is difficult, John. My heart wants to say Zeke, but Godwin, really, really good matchup. He's been really solid lately.
I like Godwin here.
It's Godwin.
Achane or Zamir White?
We've been going Zamir White.
Yes, we have. That works for me. Show is awesome. We like you, Quentin. Thanks for tuning in, man.
Let's go.
Need wide receiver and a flex. Chase, Higgins, Godwin, Bijan, Chandler, Singletary, Javonte. I think we answered this a bunch of times.
We did answer that one for Seamus already.
All right. Stroud or Minshew?
See, that's why you got to only put it in there once. We're staying here. We're already past noon. We're staying here for y'all. Put it in there one time. We will get to it. All right. Russ, got to go Stroud.
Yeah, Stroud. White, Judy, Shaheed need one full PPR. I'm going to go Zamir White here too.
Zamir.
Full PPR, Thielen or Lockett. I like Thielen here.
Do you?
I do.
DK's hurt.
Yeah, but we don't know if he's not going to play.
He's going to play.
Yeah.
He's going to play hurt.
I'm going Thielen. And then Javonte over Hubbard for me.
Yep. Hubbard kind of showed that that's the thing about getting 20 carries every week. You really can't guarantee that.
Nope.
No matter who you are.
And it's a tough run defense against Jacksonville. So.
It sure is.
Thielen, Henry, Lockett, Schultz, full PPR.
Derrick Henry, right?
Yeah, seems that way.
Yeah. Got to go with the big dog.
Pick one, Davis, Addison, Brown, standard scoring.
Standard?
Gabe Davis.
Gabe Davis, right? Standard.
Saying good morning 45 minutes ago. Half PPR, 8 Singletary, Connor.
It's HN, man. Got to go bit. Oh, start two. I like HN and Singletary. Singletary, Damian Pierce is just not playing. Yeah.
Half PPR, Walker or Charbonnet. Got to go Walker.
Walker. Yeah. People have Walker ranked very high.
Yeah.
I've noticed around the industry. I always take a little peek. See,
because he's always out there, man. I mean, he doesn't miss games. He gets red zone work. It all makes sense.
They're ranking him as if his shoulder isn't hurt, though, John.
He's on the IR. He's questionable every week of the shoulder. So he just plays through it.
They said that he re-aggravated it, John.
Yeah, I'm just saying he's been questionable every week with it. It's just
he just started.
Pacheco, Henry, Zamir, Eckler need 2.5 PPR here.
Can you imagine this world, John?
I'm locking in at Pacheco this week.
I know. So it's Zamir White as well. So who would have guessed, Patrick? If I told Patrick Mahan in September that we would say to bench Derrick Henry and Austin Eckler for Zamir White and Isaiah Pacheco, you would have said I was crazy, but it's not that crazy.
I'm gonna go
Purdy, right? Purdy, dude.
Mahomes.
No, John. I have it ranked. I was going to change my rankings to move. I have Mahomes ahead of Purdy, but I was going to change it. You don't, dude. They're using ragtag group of cornerbacks.
I worry that this is a CMC 4 touchdown game.
Okay, yeah, that's how I have it. So Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes is where I'm going. Giants without Banks today. Yeah, dude, all in on Stafford and crew here for sure.
Yeah, Stafford.
Non-PPR for the championship. Fields or Stafford? Going Stafford, Dixon. Dortch, Johnson, or Osborne?
I think you got to go with Greg Dortch.
I think we're going Dortch. Down 40. Need an upside play at Devontae Adams, Chris Godwin, Devonta Smith, or Cedric Wilson. One of those is unlike the other. So
Cedric Wilson does not have to be listed.
Not Cedric Wilson. I mean, they just don't throw the ball to Adams. It would be him, but it can't be him because
he got erased by L'Jarius Sneed last week. But they don't have the Colts don't have a Sneed though. Yeah,
the Raiders don't have a quarterback.
It's Chris Godwin, dude. In full PPR, it's Chris Godwin. It doesn't matter.
It would be him or Devonta Smith. If you want to flip a coin, go for it. But I think Godwin's where I'm at here.
I think Swift is going to run all over the Cardinals.
Walker or Chandler?
Chandler, right?
Yeah, I'm going Chandler. One running back, one flex, Kamara, Achane, Rashid Rice, standard league.
Wow. I'm starting Kamara. I'm probably starting Kamara and Achane in a standard league.
Yeah, probably where I'm at as well.
Just you got to just think of it in terms of yards from scrimmage.
No, true. Have Kamara starting now, thinking of swapping him for Achane. I don't think so. I'd rather Kamara versus Tampa Bay here.
Agreed.
Ingram or Kincaid playing against Josh Allen.
It's got to be Ingram, man. It's got to be Ingram because Kincaid, he's got the shoulder, he's got the thumb. Ingram's been good. He's been great.
Raiders, Jacksonville, Denver. I like Raiders here. You
Raiders.
like Jacksonville, though. You've been going Jacksonville.
I mean, Jack, check your scoring, but if it's like, 2 points per sack, some leagues are only 1 point for a sack, in which case it's not the Raiders. But I like the Raiders are good. The Raiders are good.
I'm going Shaheed over Addison, Michael.
Mm-hmm.
Skinny saying 120 people watching and only 2 likes. Yeah, can we get some more likes on the show? Everybody?
Yeah, I'm seeing 125 people. What is 2 likes? I'll shut it down. I'll shut this whole thing down.
Let's get some support, guys. We did this one for Seamus already. Elliott or Zamir White, non-PPR.
Elliott, right?
Yeah. Connor or Calvin.
Oh, non-PPR?
Non-PPR.
It's actually, that's Zamir White. Sorry.
Well, Elliott still gets the passing yards, though.
Yeah, I think yards from scrimmage. Yards from scrimmage. Who has more yards from scrimmage today?
I feel like Elliott still might get more yards.
Okay, Elliott. Yeah, do it.
Connor or Calvin Ridley, 1 point PPR. This is probably where I go Calvin Ridley.
This is where we go Ridley. Yeah.
Atlanta, Denver, Chicago. I like Chicago here.
Chicago.
Johnson, Dortch. I think of this one. We went Dortch here.
Dortch, yep.
Third straight final. Ferguson sucks. Needs help.
Told you guys, Ferguson sucks.
PPR, Zamir, Singletary, Chandler.
Zamir.
Yeah. And then do I start DJ Moore ahead of Chase? Well, I mean, is the Bears at 4 o'clock or 1 o'clock today?
If it has to be a wide receiver spot, then the Bears are at 1. If it has to be a wide receiver spot, then you got to start DJ Moore. If you can finagle a flex spot to do Chandler, it's what I would try and do.
Yeah, Brett was pretty high on DJ Moore, actually. She had a lot of numbers saying why she was a big fan of his.
I know. It's just the weather.
Jags or Houston?
Jags.
So White, Connor, Herbert, Allaire, Wilson. A lot of questions here. Wide receiver 1 and 2 and an RB2 and a flex of this group here, Coop.
So 4 of these players? And 4 of these players and 2 of them have to be
one of them has to be a running back.
Well, you're starting Zamir White for sure.
Yeah. And then you're playing Jefferson, Rice, probably the first 4. Jefferson, Rice, Brown, and Lockett, right?
Well, it's only 3.
Oh, 3. The first 3 then? Jefferson, Rice, and Brown?
Yep.
McLaurin with Howell, Myers, Pickens, Love.
Love you.
Oh, love you. Pick 2 then.
Love you too,
McLaurin, Myers, and Pickens.
I'm probably going to bench McLaurin.
Yeah, I'm not going to play McLaurin. Jaden Reed, Jalen Warren, Javonte, pick 1, half PPR.
I'm leaning Javonte, but you like Jaden Reed.
I do like Jaden Reed.
Jaden Reed is the play.
Yep. Shaheed or Addison. We're going Shaheed here. Cook or Walker, full PPR?
Full PPR, I like James Cook.
Okay. Kyler, Carr, Stidham, or Tyrod. I'm going to Carr here.
Carr. Scamper, smart day. Calling for the Stone Cold Smart. Maybe.
Standard leagues, the Diggs, Pittman, Smith, and Evans need 2. Not going to sit Mike Evans here.
Not going to sit Mike Evans. So you're going to start
Pittman and Evans, I guess.
Pittman and Evans.
What happened to your Lions? They got screwed.
Know, Brad.
That's what happened, dude.
Ridiculous, dude. Classic Lions business.
Zamir White or Ray Chan.
Zamir White.
Rashid over Osborne for me.
Mm-hmm.
Pickens or Robinson. Got to pick 1. PPR. He's already got Puka starting.
I would go Pickens then.
Okay. Tua or Love. I'm going to go Love and then pick 1 PPR. Reed, Flowers, Pickens, Thielen. I'm going to go Reed still here.
Reed.
Shout out from Framingham, Mass. Just left the rental outlets. There you go, Juan.
Oh, right in my neck of the woods. You changed your profile pic, Juan. I like it, dude. Very cool. Yeah, shout out, dude.
Myers, Addison. Thielen, Myers, Addison, half PPR.
Thielen, Myers, Addison. Myers. John, you want Thielen, right?
Yeah, I go Thielen here.
Thielen.
And then I'm going to go Tyrod over Stidham.
Tyrod.
Pick 2, Nico, Pickens, Flowers.
Nico for sure. I love Nico today.
Elliott or White?
Oh, he needs two. Nico
Uh,
and Pickens.
Yeah, Nico and Pickens works for me. Elliott, non PPR, Zeke, Elliott, Zamir White.
We did that one,
Oh, we
yeah,
did.
and
We did.
it's
Elliott.
very close. We decided on Elliott. It's
Yeah,
again there were if it was PPR, it would definitely be Elliott, but it's
right.
Elliott.
Buffalo or Texans defense?
Buffalo against the Pats, right?
Rashad White, Bijan, Kamara start 2.
Got to bench
Also
Bijan.
sit Tua and play all 3. Which I
Nah,
may be tempted to do.
I don't know, man. I think I would sit
Is this
Bijan.
PPR, Craig? I don't even know if you're in here anymore. If it's a full PPR, I would play all 3 running backs.
Okay, I'm with it.
Stafford, Stroud, or Mayfield. Oof. I'm playing against Puka and Kyron. So I've said this before. If Puka has a big game, like, wouldn't you want Stafford on your team here just to kind of negate some of those points?
Right. The nightmare, of course, is Kyron runs for 3
Kyron
rushing
runs it
touchdowns.
all over the place.
But I think forget your opponent. How would we rank it if Puka and Kyron weren't involved? We would say Stafford.
I would play Stafford here. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's Stafford.
Yep. Need 2 Zeke, White, Smith, Collins, and a PPR. I'm definitely gonna go Zeke here, and then what do you got for White, Collins, and Smith? Coop.
First 2, Zeke and Zamir.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Kenneth Walker over Chuba Hubbard for me. Half PPR flex, Ty Chandler, Nico Collins, Michael Pittman.
I'm going with Nico Collins.
Okay. Pick 2: Zamir White, Zeke, Chandler, Joe Mixon.
First 2. Oh,
Joe Mixon, right?
Zeke and Mixon.
Yeah, Zeke and Mixon work for me. Bijan, Singletary, Chandler, Zeke, and a PPR. I think we still go Zeke here. Right?
Zeke, yeah, it's just one. Zeke
seems that way.
Yeah,
and he's starting Stroud, which is fine. Achane or Swift? You like Swift this week?
I do like Swift, but I'm gonna go Achane. Upside.
Are you?
Upside.
Okay. I mean, it's true. They'll tush push any touchdown that Swift
right.
Can do, so. Sit 2 of Diggs, White, Rice, and Connor. Oh, I think we did this one already. I was putting Connor and Achane. So
Yep.
Bass or Moody.
Happy New Year, Preston.
I'm gonna go Bass here. I think.
Yeah, it's Bass.
Right. Likely or Schultz PPR.
I'm going likely for sure.
Davis or Dubs.
Dubs.
What is this? These kicker questions? What do we got? Scammers is messing with us here.
Yeah.
We're too busy, scammers.
That's
for your
scam, dude.
Etienne, Barkley, or Goddard?
Is that his real name, dude? I sure hope it is.
It could be.
Etienne, Barkley, or Goddard?
Yeah, I need 2.
Bench Goddard
here, right?
Yeah, bench Goddard.
I can't play CEH because Pacheco's back. So Herbert or Walker?
Walker.
Yeah. Just picked up Cedric Wilson and Dortch. Is either worth using to replace Algier or London?
No, start London Moore and Metcalf. I would start Cedric Wilson over Tyler Algier. That's me. That's what I would do. Not taking any questions on that.
Yeah, that's fine. I think we did this one already. Barkley, Chase, Devonta Smith. He's got Reed already, needs 2.
Well, can you wait? Yeah, why don't you? Oh, no, you can't wait. You can't wait at all.
Just play Barkley and Devonta Smith.
Yeah, you got to play Barkley and Devonta Smith.
Likely or Myers and PPR for Dan?
Likely or Jacoby Myers?
Seems that way.
Yeah, it's probably got to be Jacoby.
Half PPR and half point per rush attempt. Douglas, Demarcus Robinson, Osborne, or a Chicago running back. He has all 3.
Mm-hmm. Half point per rush attempt. You have to start Khalil Herbert, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Pick 1, Murray or Love. I'm going to go Love here, then Chicago, Philly, or Jags. I like the Bears D, man.
I like Bears. I'm in on Bears big time.
And then
I think I've ranked 6.
Yeah, pick 3 of Barkley, Kamara, Cook, Connor, and Singletary. So definitely playing Kamara.
Yep. It's Barkley, Kamara, Cook.
Yeah, Barkley, Kamara, Cook for me. Stroud or Carr? Damn, you guys, you guys got some tough questions. I'm gonna go
Stroud. Come on, we love Carr. Make a DFS lineup.
Great spot. Back-to-back reach with 20+ fantasy.
Stroud though, rookie of the year. Make a DFS lineup with Carr.
Likely or Schultz.
Likely over Schultz.
Lockett or Ridley.
Lock it.
Zamir White, James Conner, Javonte Williams need 2.
Zamir White and then Javonte Williams. James Conner going up against the Eagles D sounds bad.
Agreed. I'm going to go Stafford over Purdy, Byron.
Wow. I got to move Stafford up in my rankings.
Addison, Ridley, Pickens need 2. Who's sitting here, Coop?
Sid Addison, probably.
James Cook or DK Metcalf for Andrew?
James Cook. DK hasn't practiced all week. I worry about those guys, man.
Pick 2, Chase, Ty Chandler, James Cook. Full PPR. I mean, this is a chance spot where you could play Cook and then wait out the Chase Chandler.
That's what you got to do. Play James Cook and then play Chase if he plays. Otherwise, play Ty Chandler. Yep. And I might just play Ty Chandler anyway.
But. Who has the safest floor between Freiermuth, Logan Thomas, Durham Smythe? 1 point PPR.
None of those guys have a safe floor, Ryan. Freiermuth didn't get a single target last week. Like if you want
Thomas has the 49ers matchup.
Forget
Durham Smythe interesting without Waddle?
Forget floor. Start. If you want the safest floor, probably is Smythe, but his ceiling is terrible. Start Pat Freiermuth. Okay. Start Freiermuth. You just have to play the best player.
Yeah, no Jamal Adams, right? So it could be. Yeah. Need to replace Mostert, Wilson, Algier, Hill, or Dillon.
Justice Hill, right?
Yeah, probably.
Could be Dillon. Could be Algier. Honestly, he gets the carries. He just he doesn't get any receptions.
I know, it's crazy. Let's see.
Oh man, we're only up to the Discord link. We got we got to fly.
We may have to get people back into the Discord to finish through these questions here, guys.
All right. I got to double check a couple of my lineups.
Yeah. 12-team PPR flex Javonte and Reed.
Javonte and Reed. Where is that one? Oh,
I got it on the screen right there.
Jaden Reed.
Okay. Need 2 of 4. 1 point PPR. Achane, Elliott, Mixon, Taylor. Already started again.
Start Mixon and Taylor.
Over Elliott?
I think PPR? So. I have Taylor head just by like 1 spot.
Starting wide receivers are Olave and Jefferson, but he has Nakua and Diggs on the bench. Did you play Nakua over Jefferson?
Guillotine league? Nakua has got the hip issue.
Sure. Okay. Olave and Jefferson.
Leave it the way you have it.
Lamar or Purdy? I'll go Purdy in this spot.
Purdy.
Shaheed, Osborne, or Ridley, full PPR.
Shaheed.
Texans or Raiders?
Raiders.
Myers or Wilson and a half PPR, Cedric?
I'll go Myers.
Waller, Achane, Singletary, White, need 2.
Achane and Zamir White.
Ridley or Lockett in a 1 point PPR?
Lockett, right?
Yep. 1 point PPR. White, Flowers, Javonte, Brian Robinson, Warren for a flex. I'm going to go Zamir White.
Zamir White, yeah.
D-Hop, Scary Terry, Doves, Marcus Robinson, Drake London need to start 2 full PPR.
I would start D-Hop and I would start Drake London.
Turtle Fox Gaming here need to choose Addison or DeMarcus Robinson, full PPR.
DeMarcus Robinson.
Kyle needs to know Baker or Carr. I'm going to go Baker over Carr this week.
Yeah.
Who's going to win, Colts or Raiders?
I think the Colts win.
Joel saying Hunter Henry's out today. So
there you go.
And that just came out an hour ago.
Get that Hunter Henry. Get that Hunter Henry question back in the chat.
Full PPR, White or Achane for Dan.
Zamir, if it's Zamir White, or it's either White, I would start over Achane. Whether it's
if it's Rashad White for sure, it's Zamir White. I'm in on there as well.
Yeah.
Kamara, Taylor, Achane need 2 half PPR. Definitely playing Kamara, and I think Taylor over Achane.
Taylor as well. Yep.
Need a tight end flex. Goddard, likely, and Zamir White. You're certainly locking in Zamir White for your flex. Is it Goddard or likely Coop in standard league?
I mean Zamir White, and then it's likely.
Okay.
Goddard's quietly terrible in standard. He has like 10 total end zone targets over the last 4 years combined.
Sure. Bears, Raiders. What do you got for defense?
Bears.
Russ says, thank you. Pick 2, Achane, Pittman, Swift. Who sits?
Probably Achane.
Okay. Eckler or White, half PPR?
Zamir White.
Gus Bus, Pickens, or Thielen, half PPR?
These are your boys, John. You got to pick.
Yeah, I'm going to go Thielen here.
Okay.
Down 40. I think we did this one already for Anthony, but need 2. Adams, Olave, Smith, and Nakua. Definitely plugging in Olave.
Yeah. It's Olave.
What, Puka maybe?
Yeah, it's Olave and Puka.
Yeah. Turtle Fox, we did that one already. We went to Marcus Robinson over Addison. Johnson, Reed, or Noah Brown. Start one.
Not Deontay. I think I would start Noah Brown, but I could
Okay,
be
I'm
sold
good.
on
I'm
Reed.
good. Noah Brown. Yeah.
Good. We did that.
Yeah. One RBI, one RB, one flex. Mixon, Javonte, Ayuk, Chase.
Mixon
Definitely playing Ayuk and what Mixon?
Mixon Ayuk, yeah. Ayuk smash spot.
Stroud over Fields for me here, Sean. We did this one already. Jordan Love or Justin Fields. I'm gonna go Fields here.
Mm-hmm. Love doesn't have a lot of weapons.
Yeah. We did this one already. Raiders or Colts, Scoop. What did you say?
The Colts are going to win that game.
We did a lot. Yeah. Already did that. It's not a question. Nakua or Rice? Pick one.
Nakua. Yeah, no, it's Nakua.
It's tough. Should I put Barkley in my bench for Zamir White? What do you think?
Yes.
Yep.
And then put Barkley in the flex.
Yeah. Chandler or Pittman, full PPR?
Pittman.
Johnson, Dortch, or Sedwill?
Greg Dortch.
Half PPR flex, Kamara or White?
I say Kamara, John, but I could be sold on Zamir White here.
I'm gonna go Kamara.
I'm going Kamara.
Yep. Full PPR need 3. Cook, Barkley, Connor, Kamara, Singletary, Herbert. So definitely playing Kamara, Barkley, Cook, first 3.
Yep, first 3.
And then a defense, Eagles, Bears, Jacksonville. I like the Bears defense.
Bears. We like the Bears.
Waffle House conversation popping up here.
There we go. Now it's good to gauge where we're at.
Yeah. Someone get Impemba to a Waffle House. I hear you. Never been. Half point.
Go at the expo. There's one near the expo.
Yeah, I heard that one was a little seedy.
It's a little, dude.
I heard that was in a little bit of a seedy area.
Secondhand smoke part of town, Josh.
Yeah, exactly. Already starting cup. Got Puka, Rice, Smith, Reed. Need 1 for a 1.5 point per reception, half point per rush attempt.
Wow. Just need 1 more of those guys.
Yeah.
I think I would start Devonta Smith.
Okay. Air Jordan says he doesn't have any questions, but he's the Twitch gang. Says we do a great job.
Air Jordan, baby, what's up? The Twitch gang, dude. Where's the Twitch gang been at? Yeah. Twitch glasses for the Twitch gang. I'm going Pop Douglas, baby. Let's go. Full PPR, pop.
Minshew with Tyrod. Minshew.
Yep.
So yeah, you're starting the Rams D. You're not going to go Tyrod then.
Nope.
DeMarcus Robinson over Addison.
Yes.
Okay. Chandler versus Pittman, full PPR.
Pittman.
Flowers versus Robinson, full PPR.
I got to go upside with Flowers, even if he's banged up.
Our man needs a prayer. He's down 92. Let's see. Got Cooks, Hurts is starting versus Allen. Who sits for the chip? Barkley, Kyron's. What? Prophet, I'd love to help you out, but I cannot read what
give us a different you're not sitting Kyron Williams, you're not sitting Zamir White, I'll tell you that. You're not sitting Jefferson. So but and you're starting McBride, but you got to give us a little bit of better idea of what you need. Yeah.
Space that out a little bit for us here.
Yeah.
Brad saying we're the best, you're the best. Saying he can put down 4 waffles an hour with an hour off.
That's not going to cut it. That's not going to cut it, dude. You're going to be there for hours.
There, yeah.
You're going to be there for hours, bro.
Kyler Baker
with an hour off, dude.
Yeah, he also wasn't allowed his phone, by the way. So it's not like you could just play games. He had to be at the table doing nothing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Kyler Baker or Carr. I'm going Baker.
Yep.
Kobe Myers, Zamir White, Shaheed, Pickens need 1.
Zamir.
Pop Douglas, Brian Johnson. I'm going to go Pop. I'll give you Pop finally.
Pop.
Ravens or Raiders D? I like the Ravens. I do.
Yeah, I mean the Ravens just beat up this same version of this offense last week.
Why is everyone so down on Bijan? Well, the Bears have a very good run defense.
Yeah.
So he has to have all of his hay in the passing game, and they still like Tyler Algier.
So. And it's gonna rain and snow.
If it's in a full PPR, I'm fine going
full
there.
PPR is fine.
What the risks are.
James Cook and Bijan are in the same boat. Where if it's full PPR, I rank them a lot higher than I do. But some of these questions, Steven, have been standard, half.
Yeah. Let's kind of burn our way through this. LeBron James back in chat. Mixon JT or James Cook.
Yeah, we got to be out at 12:30, so we're gonna get through as many as we can. We're definitely gonna get through all the ones that were asked before the end of the show, which was noon.
Yeah. Mixon JT or James Cook.
JT.
Play 2 defense. Raiders, Broncos, Rams. Sitting the Broncos probably.
Yeah. If you're picking two defenses, Raiders and Rams.
White, Harris, Pittman, Brown need 2 in the flex.
White and Pittman need 2.
Yep.
White and Pittman.
Yep. Cook or Rice.
Rashi Rice.
Ravens, Raiders, Texans, or Broncos.
That's where I'm going to go Ravens.
Okay. Ethan wants to know Waller or Likely.
Likely for me.
There
we go. There's Prophet's question cleaned up a little bit.
What is that question?
No, I don't know.
Prophet, I promise you I'm not trying to ignore you. I just don't know what you're asking me, man.
Bench Spears, Osborne, Robinson, and Everett. Those guys are bench. Bench Spears, Osborne.
Play the guys that have the highest projection because I'm sure that's what we were going to say in this situation. Yep. So I'm going to go Fields over Love. Cup or Saquon? I'm going to go Cup. Pickens, B-Rob, Jeff Wilson.
Pickens.
Yeah.
Pickens.
Kamara, Elliott, Zamir, Taylor. Full PPR need 2. Definitely Kamara.
Kamara and Elliott.
Okay. Pick 2, Kenneth Walker, Mixon, A-Chain. Who we sitting, Coop?
Going to sit Kenneth Walker.
Reed or Thielen, full PPR. This is where I go Reed, actually.
Reed, yep.
Nico or Devontae Adams? Go Nico, I think.
Nico, yeah.
Diggs, DJ Moore, Noah Brown.
I would bench Noah Brown.
Walker, Zeke, or Metcalf, PPR.
Oh, if you can only pick one, it's Diggs, by the way.
Okay. Walker, Zeke, or DK?
Zeke.
Ty Chandler, Jaden Reed, half PPR.
Ty Chandler.
Who sits? Barkley guy. You're sitting Spears and you're sitting Osborne, I guess.
And you're sitting Everett.
Yep. Pick 2, H-A-N, Zeke, White, Jones, full PPR.
Zeke and White.
White, Myers, Robinson, full PPR. Oh, starting White, need Jacoby Myers and DeMarcus Robinson.
Jacoby.
Low owned quarterback. It's Derek Carr this week. I did a value play article. It's for free over in Fantasy Learn. You can check it out.
Tyrod Taylor.
Noah Brown. What?
Sorry. Low owned QB. The Tyrod Taylor is actually going to be highly owned, probably, based on his price.
Yeah, no, Derek Carr is getting like 3%. So.
Derek Carr. We like Derek Carr.
Lockett or Noah Brown.
Lockett.
Facing CMC, Lamb, and Kyron. Yikes. I'm still starting Stafford over Kyler Murray here.
Yep.
Chase, Elliott, Barkley, Smith, Reed need 2 full PPR. Elliott and whom?
Elliott and Chase.
Okay.
And yeah, if Chase.
Yeah, you play Reed if Chase isn't playing.
You play Reed if Chase doesn't go. Yep.
Lockett or Flowers?
Lockett.
Moore, Hawkins, Addison.
DJ Moore.
I'm not playing Jeff Wilson, Andrew. Sorry, not going to do it. How do I check what league my PPR is? That's in your league settings there.
Yeah.
Metcalf, Smith, Brown, half PPR.
Smith.
Walker.
Yeah,
DK,
bench Noah Brown.
Yeah.
Go on.
Walker, DK, or Zeke and one.
Zeke.
Need 2 full PPR. Doves, DeMarcus Robinson, D-Hop, Terry, London.
I'll go Dubs and D-Hop.
Pitts or Everett?
Pitts.
I
know.
There we go. Herbert, Dortch, and Jeff Wilson, PPR.
What do you think, John? Herbert or Dortch? Not Jeff Wilson.
No, Herbert. Because I'm a wrestling fan, I'm just going to say the Wild Samoans. They're unreasonable things. You're welcome. Bears or D? Bills. D.
Bears.
Zamir White, Michael Pittman, or DK Metcalf? Who sits?
DK Metcalf. He has a back. DK Metcalf didn't practice all week.
Yeah. A lot of thank yous. Robinson or Slayton, full PPR Superflex?
Slayton
was Robinson? What was that? The Michigan quarterback?
Yeah, Michigan quarterback, the offensive weapon for the Jaguars.
Yeah, that never.
We know what you meant, though. DeMarcus Robinson. But go Darius Slayton.
Shaheed, Ridley, Pop Douglas.
Shaheed. You got to go Shaheed.
Would you go Chandler, Zeke, or Saquon need 2?
Chandler, Zeke, or Saquon? Zeke and Saquon.
Made it this far. Doesn't know if it was a PPR league. Lil J, appreciate you. Bears or Bucks?
Bears.
Okay. Prophet's trying it again. Full PPR. Get Jeff, wide receiver 1. Yep. Saquon and Williams are your halfback and Bryce your tight end. Do I play White, Robinson, Shaheed at the flex, or drop Saquon for White? Okay.
Zamir White.
Out for this.
There we go. Perfect. Start Zamir White.
Love
Profit.
it.
There
Took
we go.
the week 17. Bijan, Singletary, Chandler, Zeke.
Zeke If it's just one, it's Zeke.
Guys, here's the deal. It is 12:30. We do got to go. I am going to throw our Discord chat in there. Here's the link to our Discord. Join our Discord. You can get your questions in there. They'll be answered for all of you. Like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We appreciate you all tuning in here today, supporting us all season long. Good luck for everybody here in week 17. We'll catch you all later. Get us on Twitter.
If you're a Discord member, if you're a Fantasy Alarm member, put your question in Coop's Corner in the Discord and I'll answer it. I'll personally answer it. All right.
Yep. Good luck, everybody, in week 17. We'll catch you later.